Question today is if I can shed some light on issues surrounding therapy and divorced parents. In this particular case, both parents agreed that the children need counseling. Dad wanted someone covered by insurance. Mom disagreed. She wanted a specific therapist that didn't take that insurance. Dad agreed to mom's therapist. That therapist wants to meet with both parents in person before beginning the therapy with the child. Dad doesn't agree. He fears it will be, quote, confusing for the children, and also he doesn't want to be there with mom. Can the court order dad to go to this in-person therapy session with the ex? The therapist is requiring it even before meeting with the kids. Dad has offered virtual or telephonic. The therapist has said no. My name is Billy Tarasio. I'm an Arizona family law attorney. And on my page, we talk about family law. You send in questions and I answer them. If that's interesting, follow me. So therapists often have their particular rules, and they're not necessarily the law. They're not what the court told them to do. It's just their rules. And so it sounds like this particular therapist will not move forward with offering therapy for the children until she meets with both parties in person together. To me, that's a little bizarre. That's a bizarre requirement from a therapist. Many divorced couples are uncomfortable doing therapy in the same space. Many couples manage to do that, and many couples don't. And so to me, this is just kind of a weird situation. But your question is, can the court order it? Yeah, the court can order it. The court can order a whole lot of things. It has so much discretion on what to order parents to do. So dad has to make a choice here of whether or not to move on and try to get mom to agree to a new therapist, or suck it up and do the meeting. I don't think it's going to be, quote, confusing for the kids. I don't even know if the kids are supposed to be there at the time. That seems incredibly risky because we both know that, or we all know that sometimes post-divorce relationships can be really volatile, and you really want to shield your children from conflict. So putting them in a position where they might see conflict is a bad idea, but I don't think it's confusing personally. So dad, this is not necessarily like an easy one to navigate. If it were me personally, where I'm at with my ex, we would just go. We would just show up and we would do it and it would be fine. But I have also been in a place personally where that wouldn't have been a good idea, and it wouldn't have been something that we could do. So you really got to figure out where you're at, figure out, whether or not you're willing to move forward under this circumstance or not. And if the consequence is no, then your child's not going to get therapy for a certain period of time. So it's not an easy question. It might be something that you want to talk to a local attorney about. What do you guys think?